Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have week number 5 of the EWT, the Eon World Trophy, as we're going to be taking on Leo, aka SixftHax, and his Carolina Haxorus. It feels really weird to say Leo without saying Durham Dreadagons, but he did get a name change. I'm sure everybody here is familiar with Leo. He's been playing Draft League format for a very long time, and I don't know, I've watched him for a very long time as well, so this is definitely a matchup that I am very much looking forward to. So I'll just go over a quick team builder. We're currently 3-1 after beating Kelly last week. Leo is 2-2, so if we get another win, we'll be very close to playoffs. So definitely what I want to do. Matchup is probably the worst matchup we've had all season because Leo has stuff like the Laddie, as you can see on the layout. Laddie, Celesteela, Obstagoon, super annoying for me to deal with. So we have a bulky Arcanine with Toxic, because Fire plus Toxic coverage on just does a number to his team. Like, I can just Toxic everything, and if the Lantern doesn't have Heal Bell, then we'll do a lot of damage. Play Rough is so that we can like hit the Ladio kind of hard and not allow it to set up, and it also hits the Obstagoon, obviously. Togekiss is like a weird sort of like breaker set. It's very bulky. It's here so that Laddie doesn't just click like dragon moves, like drops Draco on my teams, drops Dracos all the time. It also is here to somewhat help with the Obstagoon, try to help with like the Cinderace, because it's very really bulky on both sides, and it has a little bit of speed as well. It also helps deal with the Mienshao, which I don't expect to come, but if it does come, we'll have something ready for that. Then we have our Choice Scarfed Hydreigon. Should probably be showing the items. Togekiss obviously boots. Hydreigon, Choice Scarfed, just to be able to like revenge kill everything on his team. Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Superpower U-turn. We have speed, so we can outspeed a max speed Modest Celesteela even after on Totemize. We'll do like 60% with Fire Blast. I only decided to go with one stab Dragon Pulse. He has a Comfey, but I really don't expect Comfey to come when I have an Arcanine and a Heligo and an Aegislash, and because I'm bringing all three, don't really think it's going to be that big of a problem. Superpower is so I can Oko and Obstagoon, because I'm scared shitless of that thing, in case you haven't noticed. Then we have a potential win condition in our Nihilego with the Power Herb Meter Beam set. We are the speed boosting beast boost, so we can like outspeed Laddie and just revenge kill it. If we get chip on everything on his team at +1, I pretty much 2-hit KO everything. I just need to get stuff like the Lantern chip down and just try to see what type of Celesteela we're dealing with as well. So yeah, Nihilego definitely a win condition possibility. And then we also have our Aegislash, which is also a potential win condition because Shadow Sneak does go hard on his team. Shadow Sneak plus Close Combat is pretty much all the coverage I need. We're Colbur Berry, so we can like lure in the Obstagoon and maybe try to kill it. I have to be careful with clicking King's Shield because he may be Defiant. Leo brought Reckless, I think, last week against D-Ray, or 2 weeks before. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was last week. So he's definitely not scared to like not bring like Guts and just go with the standard set. So hopefully Aegislash can break for Nihilego, or maybe we can just set up an SD and just sneak a bunch of stuff like game and win. And then last but not least, we have our bulky Mesprit with the Stealth Rocks. Running Calm Mind 2 attacks. Basically everything on this team hits extremely hard, and this is so that Celesteela doesn't get a free turn to set up. And it's also so Lantern is a very like not problem, because if Lantern brings Heal Bell, Lantern's going to be really hard to kill because I don't have anything that like hits it super hard straight away, so I am going to have to chip it down. So hopefully we will be able to do that, but with the Calm Mind, it makes sure that like Celesteela can't set up for free on me. Laddie can't just go for Calm Minds in front of me because I'll be able to like somewhat keep up with it. So yeah, that's the team that we're bringing. I'll go ahead and connect back with you guys once we're in the team preview screen and we're ready to battle Leo. Alrighty guys, me and Leo are connected, so we're going to see what he ends up bringing. You can see the 6 that I expect him to bring. Laddie, Celesteela, Lantern, Obstagoon, I'm like 100% sure he's going to bring. Regirock and Cinderace are a little bit more up in the air. I could definitely see something like the Mienshao showing up. Roserade could also show up, so he has a couple of mons that could definitely show up out of the ones that are not there. I just think that the top 4 are something that I don't think there's any way he doesn't bring them. Like, I don't know, Obstagoon, I just don't have a switch into it. Latios is just like outspeeds everything on my team and kills it. Celesteela is just Celesteela. Lantern just never dies against me for some reason. So it's kind of annoying. I expect Regirock because one rocks. I assume he's going to want rocks to punish me if I'm not boots on anything. And just on top of that, like outside of Sandakana, my team doesn't really switch into rock type attacks all that much. So I can see him bringing that. And then Cinderace is also just fast, so he can potentially like U-turn. My team isn't particularly great at dealing with fire types because Lapras does not resist fire type, which my bulky water not resisting fire type is a pretty big thing. Whoa, okay, so he did not bring Lantern or Obstagoon. I am absolutely shocked. Like, wow, okay. He does bring the Mienshao and he does bring the Rosary, though. I hate seeing Rosary because I know how much Leo loves his spikes. And I don't know, man. I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with spikes. I have boots, I have defog, but I just don't want to spend a turn just clicking defog and just, oh my god, it's going to be so annoying. Okay, but no Obstagoon means that there's a lot less pressure on me, honestly. A lot less pressure on my team of like dealing with Obstagoon, because like combination of Facade plus knockoff against my team is just it just fucking goes in. Just can't do anything against that. So would have been very, very annoying. Alright, so I can see potential leads being the Regirock, the Cinderace, or the Mienshao. Definitely see those. I could just lead off with Hydreigon, but if he leads off with Mienshao, I don't really want to see if he's Scarfed or not. So I think I'm going to lead off with my Mesprit. I think it's has a pretty decent matchup against most things here. I can get my Rocks up turn 1. Let me make sure I'm recording. I am. Okay. I can get Rocks up turn 1 depending on what the matchup is. We can exchange rocks probably. Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to see how I'm going to win this. I think Nihilego goes a pretty good way at winning if I get everything weakened down. Just have to see what's Scarfed and what isn't Scarfed, because if Mienshao is Scarfed, then I'll have to get a +2. Which will be a little bit less than ideal, but alright, Leo. Good luck, have fun, no hacks please. Hope you enjoy the battle, and I hope I do too. So we'll see what this has in store for us. We'll see what he ends up leading off with. Nakamura, I think it's the Cinderace. It's actually the Mienshao. Okay, so I expect this thing to be... I definitely expect this thing to be... Scarfed. Because I think based on his team, it is the most likely Scarfer, and I'd assume he wants a Scarfer for any Scarfers that I may have. So I'm just going to get Mesprit up on the calc very quickly before I click Rocks, and then I'm going to get Mienshao. We'll just try to see what type of set he is. I don't think he's doing anything but U-turning because Psyshock just kills him from here. So I really don't think he's going to want to do anything else. I'm just going to click Rocks. Turn 1, we'll get them up and early, and we'll see what he decides to do. He does just click Knockoff. Okay, that's actually kind of sucky. He does 101. So that's what, like 50%? Why did that do so little? That definitely should have done more, because that put me at 101. 101, yeah, that's 54%. So what, is he like non-invested? Bro, I am not sure what the heck was that. I think he's like uninvested, because that did 46%. So I'm just gonna click Psyshock. If he decides to end up switching out, then so be it. Yeah, so he just ends up clicking U-turn. U-turn does 101 to 31. 101 to 31, which is around that 40-ish% or so. Okay, and we'll just fire off a Psyshock. He doesn't have great switch-ins to it. I assume he's going to want to go out into like Lati or Celesteela. So we'll see what he ends up doing. Hard Body. Okay, that's the Regirock. Okay, so he probably wants to get his on the rocks up too, I would assume. Psyshock, he's probably not going to do a lot because I'm like uninvested. Yeah, that's going to do like 10%? Is that what it did? 10%? Does that tell me anything? Could potentially be physically defensive, but the damage output I don't think is enough to actually know that. Now that the Obstagoon isn't here, I kind of want to switch out into my Aegislash, because I know for sure he's going to be scared of clicking Earthquake on me in case I'm like weakness policy. So I'd expect him to switch out on that, and I can just fire off like a close combat against anything really and do a heck ton of damage, or at least I can like scout out a little bit to see what type of Celesteela we're dealing with. I'm expecting him just to click Rocks here. 100%, I think he's just going to click Rocks. I didn't even see if Mesprit lives Rocks. That may have been like a mistake. I could always defog, and he could potentially defog with Lati, but I don't know. Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and click Stealth Rock. Okay. I am just gonna click Close Combat here, because that's going to allow me to see what type of sets we're dealing with, and I doubt he's going to want to click Earthquake because I could be very well be weakness policy, and I don't think he'll want to pop my weakness policy. We are knockoff, so we can technically use that to take on the Mienshao. I can get like an SD up on them Yanchao, and we'll be fine. And we'll be fine. So I'm expecting him to probably switch out into the Celesteela. He's actually going to stay in. Wow, I'm surprised. Does Earthquake kill me? No, right? Earthquake. It could potentially kill me depending on what type of... no, it would definitely kill me if I'm at -1. Alright, he clicks Thunder Wave. Oh, he actually misses. Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. That actually sucks. Because that would mean that I would have to King's Shield next turn. This means I can just go ahead and fire off another close combat. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Leo. That definitely sucks for you. Definitely sucks. Hopefully he switches out, because what I don't want to do is be at -2 when something like the Celesteela comes in and give it like a free Autotomize or something. I do want to scout if that's going to be like Meteor Beam, Power Herb for my Arcanine, or if that's going to be like sub Leech Seed. Definitely a few things that I want to see. Yeah, Thunder Wave miss definitely sucked. Definitely sucked. Because it would make me have to go for a King's Shield, and then the chance of just not being able to move is always just so annoying. Most of the people use the T-Wave for that more than the speed control, but it is a part of the game, and it's something that you have to use in your favor at the end of the day anyways. So we'll just click Close Combat. He's just going to give me the Regirock. Okay, Regirock's out of the way, which is good, but me being at -2 while something like the Celesteela can come in is definitely less than ideal. Definitely less than ideal. I don't want to give him like a free, because if he's like Autotomized Power, like Meteor Beam Power Herb, it'd be in a pretty big problem, pretty big pickle. I don't think one kills me even from Modest Celesteela on my Arcanine. Yeah, one Meteor Beam never kills me. Okay, so he goes out into this thing. I don't exactly have a switch into this thing, so I think I just want to click King's Shield and just see what he's going to click. I don't think Cinderace gets anything like Bulk Up or anything like that, so I'm just going to King's Shield up and I'm going to see what he's going to want to do. Cinderace, do you get any? Yeah, he does get Bulk Up. Maybe that was a misplay then. But I have Arcanine, so I don't think he's going to want to click anything but U-turn here, honestly. Yeah, he just clicks U-turn. Okay. So that means it's going to be -1 attack. Let me just see out of curiosity. Mesprit, do you live rocks? I think 30, yeah, 31%. 31 HP is definitely more than 12%, right? Yeah, it's 17%, so I would definitely live one. I think I'm going to go out into my Arcanine. Just on the case he clicks Arcanine. Arcanine could be a play. So could Togekiss, and I think Arcanine's HP is a little bit more valuable. I'm going to go Arcanine. I'm going to go Arcanine because if he goes for Power Ball now, it's definitely not going to do a lot at all. Alright, so we'll not get rid of Regirock that way. We will get it out of the layout. Whoa, what is the X doing over there? Alright, I'm trying to take notes of everything now, but I kind of suck at it. Aegislash KOs Regirock with CC. Yeah, he does just click U-turn again. Okay, good play. Fair enough. What does this force out? Probably the Laddie. Man, letting Mesprit get weakened was definitely not great from my part. I just really did not expect him to click knock off turn 1, because I could easily be Colbur Berry and just go for a Psyshock. And to be honest, I probably should have went for the Psyshock. Rocks was a pretty obvious play. Rocks aren't entirely necessary. They're good, but they're not entirely necessary. So maybe I should have clicked Psyshock, but judging by the amount of damage that knockoff didn't do, yeah, he's going to Lottie. Okay. Judging by the damage that it didn't do, I think he's like max HP or something. So what do I want to go into now? I think I definitely want to go out into Togekiss. I have Play Rough, but until I know what type of Celesteela we're dealing with, I don't want my Arcanine to get chipped at all. I don't want it to get chipped at all, because if I do take any bit of damage and he's Power Herb Meteor Beam, we're going to be in a very big problem, and I don't want that. So he's just going to click Psychic. Okay, we'll be able to see what type of Togekiss 116. Okay, so he's like not very bulky at all. He's not very, not bulky, I mean offensive. Latios, is that like Scarf damage or something? That did 116. That did 39%. So he could be scarfed. Is that possibly a mineral from Soldew? Potentially, yeah, mineral from Soldew. I think I'm just gonna click Fire Blast here. I really don't think he's gonna switch out. I think he's gonna go out into Cinderace, but I'm gonna click Fire Blast anyways. Because either the Roserade or Celesteela could be coming in, and Fire Blast does a very good amount of damage to everything. He's just gonna click Ice Beam. God damn it, I'm over predicting way too much. I know this doesn't kill me. That sucks. Ice Beam is very interesting coverage, though. I really did not expect him to bring Ice Beam on this thing. Do I need you for anything? Not exactly. Not exactly. I'm going to click Draining Kiss. I can then go out into my Hydreigon and like force him to switch out on a U-turn because I could be Scarfed, which I am. Damn, definitely annoying. If I was Mystical Fire, that would actually end up helping me, but I don't have Roost, so there's no point in trying to save this thing. Not really anything I can Roost up on anyways, so that's just unfortunate on my part. I just predicted too hard, and Leo's been playing very straightforward, so I kind of have to adapt to that. Because that's the second, or third, actually, time that I just assume he's going to switch out, and he doesn't. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm just going to go out into my Hydreigon. I am Choice Scarfed. I think I'm just going to go for a U-turn. I know I said that I've been over-predicting Leo, but there's absolutely no way he stays in on me potentially being Choice Scarfed. And, like, I brought this thing in against this. Yeah, he's definitely not going to stay in. He's going to go out into Nakamura, which is the Cinderace, right? No, it's the Mienshao. Okay. It's the Mienshao. If I get an SD up with Aegislash, we're going to be looking really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, what do I want to go out into to pressure this thing? Was he Regenerate, or did I get any damage on him? I think I did get Rocks Chip. No, I didn't get any type of Rock Chip on him at all. I could go Mienshao, but he's very, very bulky, so I don't exactly want to do that. I think I'm going to go out into Arcanine. And I think I'm going to click Toxic. Because, again, there's no reason for this man to stay in. Because he's at -1, even high jump kick won't be doing a lot. But I don't think I'm doing a lot to him either. Let me see, Arcanine against a Mienshao. We are ahead of timer, so we can afford to take this little bit to do some calculations. After an Intimidate, he does like less than 40% to me, and because he's not even that offensive, I don't think it's worth him staying in. I'm gonna click Toxic. I'm gonna click Toxic. I think he's gonna switch out into Latios Cinderace. Wow, I'm actually faster. What kind of Mienshao set is this? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Clicks Knockoff. It's gonna knock off my boots. Well, that freaking sucks. That does suck indeed. I am so confused by this Mienshao set. I don't know what the point of it is. Knockoff, U-turn. He's slower than my Arcanine, which I am a pretty fast Arcanine. I'm like speed creeping anything, speed creeping my... Oh, please go into Laddie. He goes out into Cinderace. Yeah, fair enough. I do have the Play Rough. I do get the Play Rough off. We don't really do that much damage. I'm going to try some Morning Sun. Yeah, I'm going to try to Morning Sun. I want to see exactly what he's going to end up going for. But that Celesteela is now a very big problem. Very, very big problem. Alright, he's going to click Gunk Shot. How much is this going to do to me? That actually did a decent amount of damage. Holy crap. Oh, he gets the poison too. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? That is very unfortunate. We're going to get up to a decent amount of HP. But I definitely need to save this thing. So I think I'm going to sack off my Mesprit at this point. Yeah, I think I'm going to sack off my Mesprit. Damn it, I don't have any water. My mouth's getting dry. God damn it, I forgot to fill my water bottle. My water bottle. I don't know, this game is still very much up for grabs. Like, anybody can realistically win this game, and that's what I am not liking. I have definitely been over-predicting a little bit too much, which is less than ideal. But I do have a couple of ways of winning this game, and that's what I have to remember. I know that Mienshao is not going to be fast now. He's going to be very bulky. Potentially a bulky Assault Vest set to deal with my Nihilego. I really don't know. Like, Assault Vest, Regenerator is potentially something we're looking at. Mienshao is definitely my main target to set up an SD, though. I can even set up to, like, +2, to be honest. And if I get to not +2, +4. And if I get to +4, Shadow Sneak is going to do pretty much a lot of damage to, like, anything on his team. I think that's going to be the win condition, because I don't see myself getting multiple speed boosts with Nihilego. Well, I think I only need one, because Laddie's not Scarfed, Mienshao's not Scarfed, and Cinderace is not Scarfed, so technically I only need one. Mesprit died. Alright, he goes back out into Mienshao. Which is not something I deal with very well at the moment because I lost my 2 fighting resists. So I think I'm going to go out into my Aegislash. And I think I'm going to use Aegislash as a breaker right now. Let me see if I'm at +4 if I'm doing a lot of damage to like everything. I think I probably am, so I'm going to click Swords Dance. If he clicks Knockoff, I have the Colbur Berry. So I should be able to like, go for another knockoff after that. Yeah, that did no damage. 107. I think I'm going to go for another one after this, and then I'm just going to try to Shadow Sneak as much as I can. Get everything in range for my like Scarf Hydreigon to try to clean up or something like that. Definitely wish I would have brought Dark Pulse now, but I didn't, so it is what it is. I'm going to go for another one. I could easily go for King's Shield, but I don't want him to switch out on a turn I go for King's Shield. So he just goes for knockoff again. 107 down to 59. Can I go for another one, or is that being greedy? 107 down to 59. No, I think I'm just going to click Shadow Sneak right now. Because a +4 Shadow Sneak should definitely kill this thing. Laddie may be Cassie Berry, which is what I was expecting him to be. But at +4 I should kill him, I think, anyways. So we'll go for Sneak. I'm just gonna use Aegislash to like try to break this team down a little bit, because if I keep playing like the slow game, I think he's gonna be able to like outwall me, if that makes sense. So it's definitely not something I want to do. I just have to make sure I can live a Sucker Punch from Cinderace, which I don't know if I can. Probably should have kept that in mind. Because we saw U-Turn, I assume Powerball, we saw Gunk Shot, so I assume he's also going to have, he's going to go into Celesteela, actually. What died? Mienshao died, which is good, definitely. Wait, where did the, oh my god, I'm all over the place, I am so sorry. Where did the X on freaking Red Rock go? Okay. If he's faster than me, this is bad. If he's not, then I think Close Combat should kill. So I'm just gonna click it. We're just gonna click it. Fuck it. He is faster. He's timid then. He is timid. Which is unfortunate. But he is special, so I'm gonna get him Beast Boost in special attack. Okay. I think, man, that sucks. Aegislash could have definitely done some work, but he's timid, and I don't know, I didn't want to go timid because I just lost on too much speed. Well, maybe he's not timid, maybe he's like max. Regardless, I think my only play is to go out into, I can definitely take a Flash Cannon from, but the problem if he's like mixed would kind of suck. So I'm gonna go out into, not Nihilego, I'm gonna go out into Arcanine. And I think he's gonna go out into a Cinderace, but really not much I can do. I just need to try to get chip damage on everything. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate that he was faster. But it was definitely something that I knew could potentially happen. Where do I want to do? I want to see... he has Cinderace, and Cinderace is pretty healthy. There's no reason Cinderace doesn't switch in on this thing. But I just want to go for a Flamethrower. I just have to attack what's in front of me. I just have to attack what's in front of me and hope that Nihilego can clean up late game. Alright, he's going to let me get big damage off on this thing. So if it actually kills me, I'm fine with that. Because Power Herb Meteor Beam should kill it from here. Oh, he goes for Autotomize. If he's timid, I think he outspeeds Hydreigon. If he's timid. If he's not timid, then I don't think so. And on top of that, if he's Flash Cannon, then Nihilego lives 1, and I can just power her, Meteor Beam him, basically is what I mean. And then I can outspeed him even after that. I think even if he's timid, I outspeed him. So we'll see what type of coverage he's packing. Because he showed Fire Blast. Oh, he has Meteor Beam. Kind of what I expected him to be, but at this point there wasn't really much I could do. I think I may just end up losing to Celesteela, which I definitely knew was something that could happen. Celesteela is just one of those mons that is just like so hard to prep for. It's really hard to prep for. Okay, so we lose Arcanine as well. And now he's at plus, yeah. So I think my only hope is to go Hydreigon and hope he's not timid. Because if he is timid, I think he's just going to win from here. So hopefully he's modest. And hopefully, I think if he's modest, max speed, he actually outspeeds me. Let me check my notes. Not that it really matters at this point, because I'm already in too deep. Hydreigon. Max speed, timid to outpace, plus 2 Celesteela. Plus 2 speed Celesteela, or max speed. I don't think I outspeed timid, so we'll see. I'm just going to click Fire Blast. If he outspeeds me, then that's the game. Okay, he doesn't. So we'll be able to pick off this thing. But this means he can go out into Laddie, which is definitely less than ideal, but it is what it is. If he has Dazzling Gleam Roserade, I think he has this one in the bag. No, that's not the one that's dead. You're the one that's dead. I think I have to sack off my Nihilego at this point. Because, I mean, he is Psychic. Can I live a Psychic? Let me see. Nihilego against a Latios who seems to be unboosted. Psychic, yeah, I live 1 Psychic. Power Herb Meteor Beam does 56, so he could potentially kill me. But I think I just need to click Fire Blast and then hope that that he does not have Psyshock, and then hope I can clean up from there with Nihilego. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna Hail Mary it. I just need this little bit of chip damage. Okay, I do get damage off on this thing. I think that's all the chip damage I need. Get the burn, which is nice for residual damage, not that it really matters. Oh, he clicked Psychic, actually. Predicting my Nihilego to switch in. I mean, fair play. It's kind of what he had to do, I guess. Because if he did that and I switched out, then I lose 100% for sure. So my play was definitely to stay in. We're just going to Fire Blast again. Look at Hydreigon, not missing a single Fire Blast. Not missing a single Fire Blast. Okay, he clicks Draco. Yo, that's best case scenario for me. Why didn't he click Ice Beam? I'm confused. I think he definitely should have clicked Ice Beam. Cinderace could definitely also have the... what do you call it? Zen Headbutt. Which would be very bad for me. But I think if he stays in... oh, please don't disconnect. Okay, I thought, like, I don't know. I've never disconnected, but I don't want to start now, because that would have been so annoying. Especially at the point, because of the point of the match we are. That would have been very annoying. Alright, let's reveal some... well, I was going to Dynamax. Alright, let's just Meteor Beam. Let's reveal our Meteor Beam as well. Let's reveal our Meteor Beam. And we'll see if we can get this late game sweep. Nihilego, it's all on your back. I just stopped taking notes mid-battle. I don't know who killed who. I think Aegislash got like 2 kills. Killed Regirock, killed the Mienshao, and then Hydreigon killed the Celesteela. Okay, so unless we get crit, I think we live this. Yeah, oh, that did nothing. So we're just going to go for a Power Herb, Meteor Beam. I think Meteor Beam can miss. Please don't miss. That would actually be the worst thing in the history of Pokemon. Please don't miss. You're 90% base accurate. Don't miss, please. Come on. All right, good. Good. I don't know. We may have a chance. It really depends on what that Cinderace is rocking. But it's definitely going to come down to the wire. And that's all I can really ask for. A super good game against Leo. I don't think I ever played Leo. I think I was in a couple leagues with him before, but I don't think we actually played. And after last week and what happened with Kelly, and Kelly was also somebody I was really looking forward to play. This is really all I could ask was for a very, very, very good game. Okay, so he goes Roserade. Let me do some calculations now. Roserade. Because obviously Roserade doesn't really have great coverage to touch me. Let me see if he's extra sensory if he kills me. Extra sensory from like a life orb set. Extra sensory does 59 and I'm at 96, which is 52. So he could potentially kill me if he's life orb. Sludge Wave should kill him though. I'm just gonna click Sludge Wave. See if he's Scarfed Roserade. Even if he's Scarfed, doesn't matter. Alright, Sludge Wave, unless he's like bulky-ish. Yeah, he has some bulk in him. Alright. He's Citrus Berry. So as long as he, well, he's not Life Orb, so I don't think Extra Sensory kills me. So if he doesn't have Sucker Punch on Cinderace, I think, oh, he Sleep Powders me. Good play. Good play. That way I definitely do not win. This way I definitely do not win. So I think Leo's has this one in the back because of that Sleep Powder. So good game to Leo. Not really much else I can say. He goes for Giga Drain. Laddie is dead, right? Yeah, Laddie, you're dead. Yeah, good game to Leo. Good game to Leo. It was definitely very, very close. I definitely think I made some misplays, mainly the over predictions. Like I over predicted a little bit too much in the early game, which cost me a couple of my Pokemon. So definitely less than ideal. Definitely less than ideal. So we're just gonna click Sludge Wave and hope he misses a Sleep Powder. Definitely need him to miss a Sleep Powder. Wait, why am I asleep again? I was asleep for 3 turns. Isn't it 2 turns guaranteed? Wasn't it 2 turns guaranteed? I'm really confused. Alright, now I'll go get a crit right now. I love how I asked for no hacks and then I asked for a crit. Yeah, no crit. Alright, GG to Leo. He's going to be able to go with a 2-0 win. Which is definitely interesting. I thought for sure sleep turns was like always 2. I'm gonna have to look that up after that because I think that may have actually mattered, and I'll tell you why in a second. Just want to say very quickly, I haven't said it like 20,000 times anyways. GG's to Leo. Was definitely a very, very close game. I definitely made some over predictions in the early game that cost me. Need to play maybe a little bit less aggressive. But yeah, Leo played that super well anyway, so there's not really much I can say. Just going back to that Sleep Powder, if it goes for, if it's 2 turns, I 2-hit KO. I'm like, because if I get, unless I'm just counting the turns wrong, which I could because I'm terrible at math, I can't even count to 2 apparently. But if I go for a Sludge Wave, I 2-hit KO him, he does not kill me. It then depends if he has Sucker Punch on Cinderace, which if he does, it's game there anyways. If he's not, then I could have potentially gotten a sweep with Nihilego to bring it back, but hey, that is not what happened. I'm not going to dwell on it for too long because Leo played a good game, like I said, and I definitely misplayed in the early game, which definitely cost me the rest of the game. Him being like faster than me on with Celesteela was also something that I kind of expected, but it was interesting anyways. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and quit competition, and we will go ahead and we'll just get on out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, I would kindly appreciate any love you can provide me in the form of a like, or in the form of a comment, a subscription if you're not subscribed yet. The support on the channel lately has been very, very good, and yeah, I need to thank you guys. If you're coming over from Leo's channel, check out the rest of the videos. If you figure out that you kind of like me and what I do, and like you want to subscribe, then go ahead and subscribe because I'm not stopping you. Right, I'm gonna stop rambling now because it's gone on for too long. Thank you guys very much once more for watching the video, and I hope you all have the rest of a good day or good night, and stay safe. Peace.